The behaviors we looked at so far have all affected blocks that have already been visible on the screen in order to make them play or change their scale or position or opacity or anything like that. But there are also a couple of navigational behaviors that will make things appear on screen, not by fading it up or sliding it in, but actually navigating in the block structure. So you can see, as we looked at earlier, we have this block that we have been looking at here. We have been up at this basic page, and this at the top there is a book, so there is a basic page consisting of a composition. Then there is this page called Reveal, which we're at now, and it contains a book with the same two video clips in. Then there's another page that we will look at a little later. So now we're at this Reveal page in the book, and you can also see that by the breadcrumbs down here. And we're inside this book, and this book contains our same two videos, but instead of having them side by side, we have them on two different pages in the book. So you can see there is the bird as one page and the waves as another page. And the purpose of this exercise is to show how a behavior can be used to navigate into the block structure. So here we're not fading a video up or down or playing it by attaching a play behavior, but we're actually revealing this particular part in the tree. So when the behavior that we're going to add here, the reveal behavior, let's go ahead and add that right away to the waves here. Then it will reveal this page in the block structure. So it will track down what do I need to do to show this. So it will sort of find the path through all the way down here to make sure this one appears, regardless of what it takes sort of to navigate. In this case, it will have to show this book, and then it will have to show the first page in the book. So we want to have that behavior added there. And we are going to connect that to another new feature, actually, another new kind of input in blocks, that is the ability to sense an RFID or NFC input. So I have a couple of tags here. I have a little card, and you can see the ID of the card popping up there briefly on the screen next to the text RFID. And then I have another that is a traditional, like a little key fob tag that you would have to get in through a door or something like that. So these two give two different codes, and I want to, by using one of these tags, I want to play the corresponding video. Maybe a little bit contrived an example, but it still shows a good example of what you could use both RFID inputs for, as well as this kind of navigational behavior. So we have the code for the tag and for the card, and we're going to connect that here. So to this waves, we will bind this to this input on the spot, and that's my local Chrome test screen that I have over here, and that comes in as the scanner input. And the scanner input is exactly what I'm showing here as well. So if we go up one level, we can look at this scanner input. You can see that is bound to that same scanner input. So whatever you see popping up over here as I scan the card is what goes into the scanner input. And so that's what we are going to use to trigger that behavior. So I'll take the tag, and I have the number. You could see the number pop up here, but I have that in the text document, so I just copied that. And then we go back into the book that we had here, and there we have the waves, and we have that behavior, reveal behavior. We connected it to the scanner input, and we want it to reveal when that input, the scanner input, is at this value, which is the string you see flashing by here. Now if I scan the other, then we would do the same thing. So we would essentially just take the behavior we just created here. We can copy that, and then we go over to the other, to the bird here, and there we paste that behavior, and this should be revealed not on the same tag but on the other tag, the one that goes on the card. So I'll replace this over here. Now, if I would go over here and I would scan the tag, you see it was already playing that video, so nothing happened there. Now if we scan the card instead, then it starts the bird playing. So I can now control what will appear on this screen by scanning two different tags. This was the keychain tag, and this is the card. And of course, this is not limited to triggering videos, but this could be used to reveal any other child block in a block structure when an input changes. In this case, I'm using an RFID input, but that again could be any property in the system.